Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel Peach Analytics. In this video, we will understand the concept of cross-database join. So in Tableau, we have the different options or methods that we can use to combine the data. And one of the methods that we can use is cross-database join. So let's understand why we need cross-database join. Let's imagine you have different sources. Let's suppose you have some data in the Excel file, you have some related data in Oracle database, and some data you have in, let's say, SQL Server. So you have data that is coming from different source. Now what you want to combine this data. So before creating any visualizations, before creating any report, you want to combine this data. Now, as it is coming from different source, to combine it, Tableau provides an options called cross database join. So using cross database join, we can apply the join between different sources. Now, when the data is coming only from one source, let's say you are getting the data from Oracle database from different tables, you can simply apply the join. But as data is in from different sources, you can combine in Tableau using the concept of cross database join. So let's implement it, how to implement and see the output of cross database join. So first I'll connect with the sample superstore Excel file and drag the order sheet. When I double click, it is a physical layer where we can apply the join. If I drag the return, now the joining has happened between orders and returns. And based on the join type, we can see the output. As it is coming from the same source, orders and returns, this is the simple join. Now what I'll do, I'll just add new connections. I'll just go to the add, and this is the options to add more connections. So I'll click on add and load the data from Oracle database. Now I have two different connections. One is pointing to sample superstore, that is Excel file. Second one is pointing to Oracle database. Now we have two different connections, and we will apply the join using the same way that we do in simple join. Now here I will load the data from sample. I have the table called sample super. Okay, let me check the table name. So I have the table called sample super. I'll drag it. Now you will notice the joining is happening between orders and sample super, where the order is coming from Excel file and the sample super is coming from the Oracle database. So using these options, using this method, we can apply the join. This concept we called as cross database join. Why we called as cross database? Because we are pulling the data from different source. It might be you are pulling some data from Oracle, some data you are pulling from SQL Server or any other database. The output of join will be same based on the common field. So here I will apply the join on category. I have the category common in both data set. Now the output will be the same as what we see the output of inner join. It will be exactly same. Nothing will change in case of join. Only difference that we can see it here is data is coming from different source. Now I will add new connections. Let's connect it with SQL Server. Now I have three different connection: Excel, Oracle, and SQL Server. So now I'll pull some tables from SQL Server and I will not check the data. So I'll just apply the join on category, and in employee, I'll apply the join on name. Now you will notice the join condition is valid. I'll just apply the left join. so that complete data from left table and the matching data from right table. Let's see update now. It will take some time based on the data availability. Now, how to identify which all column is coming from orders, which all column coming from sample super or EMP. So in the data pane, if I scroll down, you can see the physical table. So it is orders. It means this column is coming from the order sheet. Now you will get the list of column which is coming from sample superstore or sample super, which is nothing but that column, that table is coming from Oracle. Let's scroll down. Now you can see there are two columns coming from EMP. Now how to identify which table is coming from which connection? So for that, Tableau provides the options of coloring. So it is orange, it is blue, and it is different color. So here also here also you will get the similar color. So it will help you to identify which table you are pulling from which connections. So that's it for this video.